Hello, folks, and welcome to the Movie Mad channel once again. It's James here. I have to say I'm sorry for missing Saturday's video, but I was just too busy. So I'm making a video on Sunday instead. And I was just thinking about what I've been doing recently and in terms of my collection. And I have been doing a lot of combining. And that has left me with an abundance of Blu-ray cases, as you can see up here. Spare bits and pieces that I need to put away. Also, you can probably see my piles of stuff down here. Some of that's to trade in, some of that's to get rid of. It's not actually for the shelves, because I've actually cleared enough with my combining to get everything I have on the shelves right now. Everything that I want on the shelves right now. It's just that I don't like to throw out perfectly good Blu-ray cases, but I do because I've just got too many now. Some of the ones there, I think I'll see. These are the trays I keep if I combine, and you know, good trays are always always handy. So I try and keep them, but you've got to have somewhere to put them. And up there is not really suitable. And I try and keep. Oh my, there's my glasses. I'm on there. There we are. I need them. These ones I tend to keep are the ones that are already doubles, because they are quite handy having two case ones for other things like double case ones. So I keep them ones, but I must have thrown out hundreds of them. But as I was saying, I've been thinking about my storage lately and what we've been doing with it, my combining and things like that. And by the way, Roy, I didn't have Raging Bull in Taxi Driver. Thank you for your comment on my last video. But I now do because I put it in. It's up there. I don't know if you can see that in shot there. But Larry was talking, me and Larry and Roy have got a wee group chat and we talk every day. And if one of us doesn't check in, we get worried about each other and we go, what's going on? Who's not in? I forgot to check in yesterday morning when I was at karate. And I was like, I don't know if they thought, and sometimes when Larry doesn't check in, we're like, Larry, what's going on? But we were talking in there, or Larry was talking about, getting the movies in your collection that you really, really want on your wish list, rather than buying random ones at the charity shop and things like that. But the thing with that is, a lot of the ones I really want in my collection, I'd actually have to spend money on, and I can't build my collection that way because I've got to be frugal, shall we say. I don't want to say frugal, but I can't take money out of the household income for my hobby. Saying that, I spent, £60 or £70 this month on movies. That's quite a lot for me. But it was that charity shop, Mega Hall. I got a few other good ones, and I did buy one off Vinted. So I said what I was going to do is I was going to get No Way Out, because after the whole Music Magpie debacle, just to let you know, eventually did get in contact with Music Magpie on eBay. They did reach out to me, gave me another postage label for the disc. I sent the disc back and I eventually did get my refund. And then I had £30 of eBay money. And my plan with that was I was actually just going to buy No Way Out for the £20 off that Razians label, because they've got Bull Durham and No Way Out, and I do want both of them. But my PC's been played up, and I think it's the RAM. So I actually got some in CEX, changed it over, but that didn't work. I think the RAM at CEX was faulty, so I took it back. But I've ordered £30 worth of RAM off eBay, so that's where my No Way Out money went, so to speak. So I had to spend it on that rather than because I need my computer for work. So I spent it on that, and I've still not got No Way Out or Bull Durham, but I will get them. I will get them eventually. But saying that, I did spend money over the course of the last week, and I could have just got Bull Durham. Or I could have just got No Way Out. We need to start thinking about these decisions better, because the money I spent in the charity shop for, 10 random films, I could have just got one that I really wanted in my collection and then added it in. Take a wee drink, mouth's awfully dry. No cup of tea today because it's Sunday morning and we have a tradition. Usually, James.
Yeah.
What do we usually have on a Sunday morning?
Tater scones and bacon.
Yeah, and a cup of tea. You like that for a Sunday, don't you?
Aye.
Just on a Sunday. You like the bacon really crispy, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have that. So I've just had that. It's lunchtime now. So I didn't feel like another cup of tea, is the point. So I have some ones that I got over the course of the week. And they are from Vinted, CEX, and one from the charity shop. Or two from the charity shop. Now, not to say that No Way Out is a better film than these ones, but I do like No Way Out. I'll show you the Vinted one. I'm just thinking, I could have saved the £10 from Vinted on this one and got that one, but it's a great I think it's a great movie I got anyway, and it is one I wanted to have in my collection, so that sort of rules that out. Contradicting myself here. So, the first one I got from Vinted was a 4K. I've been having a look at some 4Ks on Vinted lately, and somebody had this one up for 10. I offered them 8. I wasn't expecting that. I actually had Point Break and Cutthroat Island. So somebody had Point Break for 15. I offered them 10. They didn't take it and it sold to someone else. I had Cutthroat Island for 10. I offered them 8 and they took it. So it was about £11.6 with postage and buyer protection from Vinted. So I thought, why not? I'll take it. So I did, and it came completely sealed. So it isn't even opened. Now this Cutthroat Island, I believe, actually bankrupted the studio because it was so heavily costed. And people thought this was a terrible movie, but I didn't mind it. It's been a long time since I watched it. But when Larry picked it up on 4K a few weeks ago, it sort of reminded me. And when I seen it on Vinted for £11, I thought, I'm going to get that. And I did. The cult pirate film, newly restored in 4K. I wonder if it's got Atmos and Dolby Vision. Can't see because I'm blind and the light isn't great over here. You know what? I'm going to fix that. Give me 2 seconds. Excuse me, folks. My wife's got this little reading light which is handy, so I'll use that to see. So let's have a look. That's much better. I can read that perfectly fine now. No, I don't think it has Dolby Vision or Dolby Atmos. But what I do like is it does come with a Blu-ray as well. Also, I don't know if there is a Blu-ray for Cutthroat Island. Excuse me, but if there is, I didn't have it. So it's got the 4K, the Blu-ray disc. It's got a lot of new stuff on it here. It says new Adventures of a Lifetime, making of Cutthroat Island, new charting the course. There's a lot of new extras on here. I'll put it up there, maybe you can see if you want to pause it. So I paid £11 for that, and that was okay. But should I have got No Way Out? I don't think so. I think that was a good deal, and if I hadn't got it then, I wouldn't have been able to get that in my collection. The next one I picked up in the charity shop, it was £3, and I took it not knowing a lot about it, but I have seen the movie Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. I think I've got that up there in a steelbook I have. This one here it is. Colin Firth, Tom Hardy, John Hurt, and to be honest with you, I found this story compelling, but the actual movie a bit boring. And I didn't know there was another version of this, and starring Alec Guinness from the BBC, and it was in the charity shop for £3, so I paid that for it. Now, I am going to watch this, but I am also going to send this on to Larry, because I think Larry wants it more than I do. I just want to watch it. I'm fine with it not being in my collection. I'm just going to give that one over to Larry. And I say, it says he won a BAFTA for that. Oh, no, it doesn't. It says one of the most atmospheric and enjoyable literate films ever done for television. The BAFTA winner selected his first major TV role as he plays George Smiley, a retired agent who secretly brought into the circus, the code name for the British intelligence. Does look good, and the condition of this one is absolutely excellent as well. So they wouldn't normally pay £3, but with the condition of this one, the rarity of it, 2-disc one, then I thought I would take that. And Larry, I'll watch that, and then Larry can have it after that. Now, the next one was actually a gift from Larry, which was really nice of him. It's a movie that I have watched several times and I actually really enjoy it. And there is no UK Blu-ray, so there is a Spanish one. And it's this one. It's Alive. Now, I was discussing this one. I don't know. So we better tell you about Alive. So Alive is a story of a football team or a rugby team that crashes in the Andes and they don't get discovered at all, and they're starving. And basically, I should say spoiler alert here. So if you've not seen Alive, okay, I wouldn't watch this portion of the video. I'd go away, watch it, find a copy, watch it, then come back and watch this portion of the video so you can discuss it. Or should I? I don't really want to spoil it for anyone, but yeah. But basically, they have no food. They've ran out of all basic resources. They've got water because there's snow there, but they don't have any food, and they are all starving. And a couple of a lot of people died in the crash, and they're frozen on the ground, so they decide to eat them to get the energy for a couple of them to escape and get help. Now, with that, I'm going to be honest with you. Me and my son have had a discussion about this. I don't know if it's an appropriate topic for a child, but early on, they have a little bit of wood so they can have a fire, and they have a little bit of wood because they've got a guitar and they burn it. And I was saying, I would have had roast pilot on day 2. I wouldn't have eaten them raw. I'd be having roast pilot straight away. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I don't know. But you didn't know if that you obviously didn't know till you're in that position. But with hindsight, I probably would have ate the pilot a lot sooner than they did. I think it's all about survival, isn't it? But that's an absolutely great movie. It's got 1 disc in it here. I haven't watched it yet. I forgot Ethan Hawke's in it. Vincent Spinell. Yeah, Ethan Hawke is one of the star characters. I forgot about that. I just done some combining earlier, and I put a couple of Ethan Hawke videos to get movies together. I put Predestination and Good Kill. They're both good movies. So Alive, but don't need to combine this one. It's in a nice thin case, which is always good. Documentary, approximately 45 minutes. And there's been a remake of this film lately, and it's been on Netflix. But I honestly thought this one was better. Can't remember what the other one was called either. So got that one too. Thank you very much for that, Larry. And these are things I'm talking about. You know, getting the ones in the collection that you really, really enjoy, rather than having, you know, I do like to have a selection. But maybe try and put the funds into getting ones, even if that means I have to go on CX and spend the postage. Getting the ones I really want. Next, I contradict myself all the time, because next I picked up one in CX that I never heard of before, don't have any affinity with, but I know that these ones are getting much, much harder to obtain. I think Roy has got 250 of this set in the Masters of Cinema. I'm a long, long way behind that. But a lot of the Masters of Cinema aren't really my thing. They're Roy's thing, but they just aren't mine. But it is always good to pick them up, watch them, and then if you don't like it, you can always get, because they are getting really, really harder to find. So think back there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Masters of Cinema. That's all I've got. And I think this is 1, 2. This is number 232, and it's a foreign affair with Marlene Dietrich, John Lunt, and Jean. If I could read it, take off the CEX sticker, I'd be able to tell you better, wouldn't I? Probably better just to take the, because I do like to keep these cases because they are clear. And Jean Arthur, Marlene Dietrich, and John Lunt. The classic ones aren't really my particular cup of tea. I do like a few. Maltese Falcon, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, that's a great one. I do enjoy that one. It's a Wonderful Life. I do enjoy some classic westerns. And this one here, will I enjoy it? Probably will. But I'm glad I got it, because you probably can, in a few years' time, if you decided you did want to watch this, you'd probably be paying double or triple the price for it. So when it's in CX and it's there, I pick it up. Again, I'm full of contradictions this morning. Get the ones you want in your collection, but I'm collecting ones that are rare because I might not be able to get them later. Well, that's just me. I'm sorry. There you go. From the intimidable Billy Wilder comes this classic comedy that mixes romance with a hard-boiled story about stiff-necked Iowa Congressman Jean Arthur, mired in jaded post-war Berlin. Special Blu-ray edition, 116 minutes, and that's all I know about it, to be honest with you. Oh, I knew I was missing a voucher, James.
What?
Just as well I opened that.
What?
Because one of my vouchers is in here.
That's good.
A £32 CEX voucher. I knew I was missing one somewhere. It's in with the receipt. I'm glad I opened that now. Well, there you go. Probably going to be able to get myself a couple of things. But I'll just put it, well, I'll add it and I'll get the ones on it. I'm glad I opened that now. What a bonus. So, I do like to keep all my Masters of Cinema together. So I'm going to have to take one out of that shelf to do that. But what one is it going to be? A Bridge Too Far? The Beside? They're all good ones. Broken Arrow, Point Break. Don't know why Broken Arrow's over there anyway. Because that really should be with the other John Travolta ones. Face it. I think I'll take Broken Arrow out of there. No. You know what? I think I combined that. And I forgot already. What did I combine it with? I did. I combined that, didn't I? I did. My system's going to fail miserably. I did. I combined that with Ladder 49 with John Travolta on it as well. So that's okay. It's alright. Because I've been combining, I've actually got... I made a good few spaces. So I've actually got a wee bit of a space on the shelf below there. So I will put this back in its little cover, if I can manage it. Oh, the dogs are starting to give me 2 secs. It's never quiet in my house. So the dog is just my daughter coming in. So I have put Broken Arrow just down a bit, because I did actually, when I cleared out round the corner there with spaces, I actually cleared out a few spaces here as well. So that means I'll just put Broken Arrow down there, and I will add Masters of Cinema with my other small collection of Masters of Cinema there. Not only the Eureka ones are Masters of Cinema, like Night of the Generals, that's not a Masters of Cinema. I don't know why the Night of the Generals wouldn't be a Masters of Cinema. Maybe it was before they decided to do that trend, shall we say. And the last two I picked up was, I paid £1 for this. It's a superhero movie, Gal Gadot and Wonder Woman. I actually thought the first Wonder Woman was actually a reasonably decent film, but what I wasn't prepared to do is when it first came out, pay £12 or £15 for it. Even 6 or 8, I wasn't going to do that. But when I seen it in the CX for the total price of £1, then I'm going to take it. Definitely. With a slipcover. So, I do like Chris Pine in this one as well, and I thought this was a very decent movie, the first one. Wonder Woman 1984, not so much. And again, though, what I'll probably do is I'll pick that up when it starts to get... It's actually at £2 or £3 at the moment, 3 or 4. I think it's in my CX. And I still wasn't prepared to pay that for it because that's worse than this Wonder Woman film. But when I do get it, all I'll do is I'll add one of those trays into here. In fact, I'll just add a tray into this now. That'll save me storing one. Like so. I do have the black ones, they're more from DVD cases, so if I've got a blue one, I'm better to use the blue ones for now. So add a little tray into that, like so. So when I do get Wonder Woman 1984, that will just slot right in, and that can go right on the shelf as well, because I've still got 1 or 2 spaces down here, so that can get added in. For now. Get these CEX stickers out of the way. And the last one I picked up is a 4K. Now, is this my favourite movie? Truth of the matter is no. Do I have it in my collection? Did I have it in my collection on Blu-ray? I certainly did. It was in the CEX initially at £22 and I left it. It went down to 18, I still left it. It went down to 16, I still left it. And when I got to 12, I thought if you're going to have the Blu-ray in your collection, may as well upgrade to the 4K. So I picked up Wages of Fear, the 4K. It's got a little bit of damage on the slipcover, and that little bit of damage wasn't there when it first went into CEX, because I've been looking at it since it went in. And I sent on the Blu-ray to one of my friends because they never heard of it, and said that you can have a watch of that. And if you're going to have the movie, may as well have it in 4K, if you can. I'd like, all the movies in my collection, I'd like to upgrade to 4K eventually, but when it's of appropriate value to do so. And I think £12 is the right price point for this one. Based on the 1950s French novel Le Serre Peru, a critically hailed upon its release, Wages of Fear prefers its director Henry George to international fame. This is special features. It's got Blu-ray page. Oh, it's got Dolby Vision. And a lot of extra features in there. So again, I thought, why not take that one? So I did. The only thing is, with this one, it doesn't have the Blu-ray. But if I'm going to watch this, I'm going to watch it in 4K. So there you go. So that is what I've been up to this week. This week is the week before payday, so the chances of me picking up anything new are 0, I would say. Again, I might go to the charity shops and pick up a couple of things if I see them. But as for my new spending for this month, that's all done. Not until payday. And then even when payday comes, I'm going to try and be a bit more sensible. I say that every month, don't I? But there you go. So I'm going to add Wages of Fear in. I don't know where we're quite going to put it yet, but I can go up there for now. I'm sorry about missing my schedule that I said I was going to stick to Wednesday, Saturday, but, life gets in the way sometimes. Had karate yesterday, went to the ice hockey match, and I was just tired. So we'll catch you next time. If there's any thoughts on any of the movies or any of my systems or any of my nonsense, then just let me know. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.